Hello, cats. This is scary. But a big name associated with Kentucky has entered the transfer portal. Can he return? Would that be monstrous for opponents? It would be something different. Let's analyze the news and reasons why he should return. In the case of Ivizic, known to fans as Big Z, destiny seems to be linked again to Kentucky basketball, a program that breathes tradition and great opportunities. With the recent announcement of his entry into the NCAA transfer portal, speculation is rising about where he might go, but there is a strong case for him to consider returning to the University of Kentucky. Three main reasons stand out in this analysis: the chance to work with Mark Pope, the possibility of returning to a team with a rich history, and the opportunity to further develop as a player, preparing for the next step in his career. First, the partnership with Mark Pope may be exactly what Big Z needs to take his game to new heights. Pope has demonstrated a unique ability to connect with his players and bring out the best in them since taking over Kentucky basketball. He not only understands the dynamics of the sport, but he also knows how to create an environment where athletes can thrive. During Arkansas's game against Kentucky this season, it was clear that Pope recognizes Ivizic's potential. He saw firsthand the impact the center can have in big moments, such as when Big Z led the scoring with 14 points, while also contributing rebounds and assists at the iconic Rupp Arena. This observation suggests that Pope may have clear plans to reinstate Ivizic to the team, giving him a significant role in his strategy. The experience of working with such a visionary coach could be invaluable for Big Z, especially as he seeks to find consistency and confidence in his performance. Second, returning to Kentucky represents the chance to be part of one of the most storied programs in college basketball. Kentucky basketball is not just a team. It is an institution that molds champions and creates legends. Playing in Lexington is synonymous with competing on a grand stage, where pressure transforms talent into stars. For Ivizic, stepping back into the blue and white uniform would be a return to the roots of his college journey, allowing him to rediscover the passion and purpose that brought him here. Plus, the passionate support of the Kentucky fans could be the fuel he needs to propel him to new heights. In an environment so rich in history and expectation, Big Z would have the opportunity to leave his mark on a legacy that already includes immortal names in the sport. Last but not least, returning to Kentucky would offer Big Z the chance to develop as a player and prepare for the NBA. While he has shown flashes of brilliance this season, like that memorable matchup against Kentucky, his inconsistency has been a significant obstacle. However, the Kentucky program is known for helping its athletes overcome these challenges by providing cutting-edge training resources and a competitive structure that simulates the demands of the professional league. With Pope and his coaching staff, Ivizic could refine his offensive skills, improve his shooting efficiency, and expand his defensive repertoire. Such development would be crucial for someone aspiring to a career in the NBA, where the margin for error is minimal. By choosing Kentucky, Big Z would be choosing a path that prioritizes continued growth and excellence. Zvonimir Ivizic's potential return to Kentucky basketball would be a strategic and emotionally significant decision. Working with Mark Pope, re-immersing himself in the tradition of a legendary program, and preparing for the NBA are all compelling reasons for him to consider it. While Big Z's future is still up in the air, one thing is certain: whatever he chooses will shape not only his personal trajectory, but also the stories of college basketball for seasons to come. And who knows, maybe the next chapter in this story will be written in Lexington, with Big Z returning to Kentucky. That would be huge. What about Nate Ament? Everything is very dynamic in basketball. In the case of Nate Ament, one of the jewels of the 2025 class, the decision about his college future is far from complete, but the messages he has received recently could play a crucial role in determining his choice. Among the programs still in the running for the talented player, the Kentucky Wildcats remain a strong name, especially with the support of Malachi Moreno, another McDonald's All-American who has already committed to the Cats. Marino's words about Kentucky not only highlight the prestige of the program, but also reinforce why Lexington remains a desirable destination for elite athletes. Nate Ament, currently ranked as one of the top 5 players in the country by all major recruiting services, was initially planning to announce his decision during the 2025 McDonald's All-American Game, an event that serves as a showcase for the best high school talent. However, by delaying his decision, Ament is demonstrating caution and a desire to explore all options before making such a big decision. This pause may be seen as a worrying sign for some programs, but for Kentucky, it could be an opportunity to regain ground in the race. The fact that an immediate decision would likely not favor the Wildcats suggests that the extra time could be beneficial to Mark Pope and his recruiting team, allowing them to strengthen their relationship with Ament and emphasize the program's strengths. Among the arguments Kentucky has used to attract Ament, Malachi Marino's words stand out as a significant differentiator. In describing Kentucky as a real, true place where you can achieve your dreams, Marino is not just promoting the program, he is reflecting his own experience and vision of what the Wildcats stand for. His mention of Kentucky's state-of-the-art facilities, crazy fans, and winning culture resonate deeply with the type of environment that top-tier athletes seek. For players like Ament, who are on the cusp of their college careers and aspiring to make it to the NBA, these attributes are crucial. Marino's pitch is a powerful reminder that Kentucky is not just a basketball team, but a platform that develops talent into global stars. Furthermore, the timing of this message is particularly interesting. With the final rankings for the 2025 class coming up soon, programs are ramping up their efforts to secure the last remaining big names available. In this context, the Arkansas Razorbacks have emerged as an unexpected contender, offering a competitive alternative to Ament. However, Marino's description of Kentucky may help neutralize this threat, especially since it highlights aspects that other programs may not match. Kentucky's state-of-the-art training facilities, the electric atmosphere of Rupp Arena, and the tradition of success are all elements that are difficult to replicate, even for institutions with significant resources like Arkansas. Another point to consider is the impact that Malachi Marino's presence may have on Ament's decision. As someone who has already committed to Kentucky, Marino not only speaks highly of the program, but also embodies the type of player Ament would be encouraged to become. His status as a McDonald's All-American and his choice to join the Wildcats send a clear message. Kentucky is a destination for those who want to compete at the highest level. This connection between two of the best players in the country could create a positive cycle, where Marino's choice influences Ament and vice versa, resulting in an even more impressive recruiting class for the Wildcats. However, Malachi Marino's talk about Kentucky adds both an emotional and practical dimension to the equation, reinforcing why the program remains a dominant force in recruiting. If Kentucky can use this extra time to build a compelling narrative, one that highlights its tradition, infrastructure, and potential to develop talent like Ament, there's a real chance the young prodigy will see the value in joining the Wildcats. And we hope he does. Ament could land with the Wildcats and he won't regret it. What do you think? Let us know in the comments.